Nearby Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Laurius farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthka. But you were gone longer than... I got the... Maybe you weren't coming back.
You said... Like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere, is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. That now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. Be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullbar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right. Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Sounds like you've got a grudge.
You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why'd the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. Good. Chat time's over.
Port. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes. We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you. Everything you see here was made with skill and care by my wife, Adrienne. You got no clothes. You should get some.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Until next time.
by far. Doubtless one of your kin. It's a few weeks to comfort rot in prison. What with your nose very so far? That's
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done.
Excellent.
You sought
Done
me
us a
out
great
on your own
service.
initiative.
Here is your reward.
You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. You know, if
This
you've
is
got
a
the
priority
aptitude,
now.
you should join
Anything
the
we
Mages
can
College
use to
in
fight this
Winterhold.
dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
those two at it again?
Watch the eyes.
Nice! Hit him!
Just keep swinging.
Going to enjoy killing you. Die,
That
damn
best you can do?
Must have scared him off.
Haven't seen your face.
Huh?
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall.
I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I have much to learn.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Why did you join the Companions?
My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Virati Blackwood. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
There you go.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. We might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, big blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
I'm happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilcus mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilcus catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilcus in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Skjor and Aella like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aella if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilcus might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
What kind of trouble should I expect?
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
I'll take care of it.
Good. Do not spare them your blade.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence we truly reach enlightenment. And deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man. But you were once man,
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brace. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. I'm gonna...
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
I'm not sure. Tell me about him.
Well, as I said, Arche is the god of life and death. You'll find his temples and halls of the dead all across Tamriel. Priests of Arche, such as myself, perform rites for the dead and sometimes console the bereaved. We also keep a constant vigil against those who practice the vile arts of necromancy. I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost.
What did you lose?
My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
I'll find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. Blessing of Arche be upon you. I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I found your amulet.
Oh, thank RK! Please, take this gold for your troubles. It was a pleasure.
Gods bless you, Hila.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
The pain is so great.
The fever. My body burns.
I can't bear it. Make it stop. Feel better already. The pain is so great.
So sick. Can hardly stand it. The fever. My body burns.
I can't bear it. Make it stop. Pain is so great.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
Welcome, child.
Tell me about this temple.
This is the Temple of Kinnareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
What's so special about this tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Where is the tree?
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
I'm free now in royalty and reshaped The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Come on in. Just stoked the
Thank
fire.
you.
Take
Thank
a
you.
seat and get the
No,
cold out.
please. Hold your applause. One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now. Oh,
If he
there
comes
once
back
was a
here,
hero
I'll
named
have to talk with
Ragnar the
Balgruuf
Red
and
who
get
came
that fool
riding
cast
to
out for
Whiterun
good.
from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Look
But
alive,
then
will
he
you?
went quiet, did
Yes,
Ragnar
Mum.
the
All the
Red,
gold in
when he met the
Hammerfell
shield
isn't worth
maiden
cleaning up
Matilda,
another
who
pool of
said,
art.
You want a drink?
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink without me. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and breathe. So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda
One of
charged
these
in full
days,
of zeal.
I really have to get something that's more comfortable to wear. Easier to put on.
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Any bounty work I can help with?
Of course. It's all in this note. See you around.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Need anything else? Just let me know. You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend.
Heard any rumors lately?
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Where can I learn more about magic?
Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
I'm in need of some work. Do you have anything for me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Greetings, traveler.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and
Good. Chat time. Over.
battles in gold he had made.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman until you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come on.
Head rolled around on the floor.
Do something.
Enough! We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. The age of aggression is just about done. Drive out the storm and restore what blood.
Damn you.
Back our
Come on, show me what you've got.
down with Ulfric, kings, on the day of your death. Drink and we'll Skyrim and we fight all our lives.
You're a disgrace to
God
mankind.
beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it like queen of the scorched castle, our hopes and dreams. Fight! Fight!
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls. Hello, friend.
Follow me. I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing? And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives, I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cowl. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl?
All I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son. Those Battleborn.
How do you know they're lying?
Imperials. They know. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
All right, I'll stop by this evening.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. I have several elixirs for sale.
I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
You ever think of returning to Cyrodiil?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Be careful out there. You'll find tonics, salves, pulses, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that means more crime.
Good to see you.
Can I use the alchemy lab?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Be careful out there. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You'll find tonics, poultices, and on my shelf. Browse to your heart's content. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You'll find tonics,
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Need anything else? Just let me know.
Children of the Empire, rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine! For we are the children of man. We shall inherit both heavens and earth, and we, not the elves or their...
You've done well.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. All right then.
and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
What can I do for you?
Still warm from the oven.
I breathe now, royal, and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion, for I love you. I have blood. Saw in us, in each of us, the future.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke. Of course.
Never mind. How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
What brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. do come back.
What do you think you're doing?
Watch what you're doing! You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying. Please do, look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my sweatshirt. I must apologize.
The Jarl finally agreed to send you.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Need something?
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Another time, perhaps.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.